A bill that would make all CSU students take an ethnic studies courses in order to graduate awaits the governor's decision.
If signed, classes will start being offered next year, but the Cal State system already adopted its own ethnic studies requirement, and that would start in 3 years, and it would cost over $10 million less.
News 8's Heather Hope has reaction from San Diego faculty and a student about the new class.
We need to get away from the idea that ethnic studies is just the study of other groups. No, it's the study of society at large.
Soon, Governor Gavin Newsom could decide which ethnic studies course California State students must take to graduate. Assembly Bill 1460 will require students to take a 3-unit class in one of 4 ethnic studies disciplines, including Native American, African American, Asian American, or Latino studies.
White communities don't know enough and don't learn enough about communities of color. And so as a result, this is where we end up with attitudes around racial superiority and ethnocentrism.
But the bill is at odds with the proposal by CSU Chancellor Tim White and approved by the CSU Board of Trustees last month. The CSU proposal would mandate students who enter the 23 CSU campuses, including San Diego State and Cal State San Marcos, in year 2023 to enroll in a 3-unit ethnic studies course, which may include social justice classes.
Students could technically graduate, meet this requirement, and never had an ethnic studies course.
The bill's course could cost about $16.5 million each year, while the CSU proposal would cost less, about $4 million a year.
We're not saying that everyone has to major in ethnic studies or that students have to take 10 ethnic studies courses. We're talking about one lower division course.
A typical class that would be about 3 hours per week for 15 weeks.
I think it's going to be good for all students. It's going to be good for all universities to be able to incorporate a diverse and
4-year San Diego State student Devin Watley thinks the ethnic studies course is a move in the right direction.
it allows students to get multiple perspectives on ethnic issues that they might not understand.
Following weeks of protests over racial injustices, some faculty say a course like this is long overdue.
I think a lot of people are learning ethnic studies through social media, which is really a terrible way to learn about it. I think no matter which one goes through, it's going to be a work in progress.
If the state bill is signed soon, it would override what the CSU has already agreed upon.
It would be historic for Governor Newsom to sign, and the CSU one really is a continued attempt to try to undercut ethnic studies, even though it carries the name of an ethnic studies social justice requirement.
Heather Hope, News 8.